Welcome to Melissa Valentine's Nursery. My name is Melissa, and we're here with Tuesday's Tricks and Tips. This is a collab that I am doing with Sandra at Frozen in Time Reborns. And this piece of hair, you guys, I'm always straying and Horton. Here's a who over here. And anyway, it's like 6 o'clock in the morning, and I woke up, and this is my last Sunday off for 2 weeks. Because I picked up shifts next weekend, and I'm off on weekends. So, I picked up one shift. Anyway, doesn't matter. Who cares? Tuesday's tricks and tips. Tuesday's tricks and tips with Sandra. So, every other week, we are releasing a do-it-yourself DIY within the hobby. We want it to be easily accessible items you can use, things within the home, things that are extremely inexpensive. You know, you can pick up some stuff from the Dollar General, Tree, Family Dollar, whatever you got near you. And so we want it to be something like that. Temu's a big thing. People like Temu. I started liking Temu a little bit. I hated it at first. So I'm going to show you. So I have different size bottles here. I've got this bottle. I got this bottle. This bottle. I don't have a lot. I've got 5 empty bottles here and one that's an old bottle that I'm going to show you. It's an older bottle that I made like almost 2 years ago. 2 years ago, you guys. Now, Jack, stop looking yourself. I'm on the camera right now. My God, these animals. So I made this like 2 years ago, and since then it has coagulated, you know, but it has lasted 2 years. Okay. You got to shake them up. And this one sat because I don't feed my dolls. And then I bought off of Etsy. Was it Etsy? And this is a magic bottle. Okay. And we'll talk about those. So I've got these, I got this one, I got this one. That's it. That's my 5 bottles. That's all I need. And I got my one magic bottle that I made 2 years ago. And then I got 2 magic bottles that I bought off Etsy because I didn't feel like doing it. I was too lazy. Too much going on. So I'm here today with you saying, grab a bottle. When you get a chance, you can go anywhere. These bottles have come. Now I love this glass bottle. I don't know where the hell I got it from, but it is a nice glass bottle. This bottle's sticking with me. And I'm going to tell you something else. What other bottle I like? Tommy Tippy bottles. I like these. I actually gave one away, my only one away. I traded it with the giveaway baby. They wanted it as a girl, even though it was supposed to be a boy box opening. So I was generous enough to change the gender of the box. So this is what it originally came with. I swapped it out and I gave a Tommy Tippy bottle. I had to go out and buy another one because I was like, damn, I really like these. So, and then of course, you can get this one from anywhere. I mean, I got from Target just to do this video. And then this is from, it's a Walmart, Parents' Choices Walmart. And, I got this one from, Jackie's Random Reborns when I won her her giveaway. And I like it, you know, for a Walmart bottle. I like it, you know, it's Parents' Choice, but it works. And it reminds me kind of sort of, it's the same, you guys, it's the same friggin' material. It's the same plastic. It's the same plastic. And I never really thought to, you know, get generic bottles, but it's the same plastic. Now the nipples are a little different. I'm just looking. This is more of a wider. I don't know if you can tell. It's a little wider, but I mean, if you could even do a magic bottle with this because you have this space up here. This is more flatter, but it's like, it looks like similar surface area. And you're going to have for a magic bottle. I seen a video. Somebody was trying to help out and I hate this shit. Do it yourself magic bottles. And the poor girl, I forget who I was watching. And they did it on, I don't have that type of bottle, but it was like one of those like bottles you give like a 2-year-old. Oh, 2-year-old. Woo. Joseph didn't use bottles at 2 years old. It's like one of the regular nipples. You know what I'm saying? One of those regular nipples. Sorry, I gotta have a little drink. Yes, it's my special recipe. Those of you who know me. This was left over from yesterday. I did a video yesterday trying to dress my Melody. You guys, I pre-upload. So you're going to see me wear the same clothes maybe in a week. And then like today I rolled out of bed. I want to do some like gardening, but like it's been raining. It stormed all night and I think it's going to rain today, but I really want to like start on my herb garden. And like, I am so behind this year with gardening and I'm camping next week. No, in 2 weeks and I'm working next weekend. So I need to like pack my camper up, the majority of it, so that in 2 weeks, all I got to worry about is the food situation for camping. Okay, let's get started. So Sandra at Frozen Time Reborns, if you are skittish with using, these are different options. Anything in your house, you guys, you can get polyfill. Polyfill, what's in our pillows, what's in our babies. You can use cotton balls, mush them together, mush the cotton balls together. Make one big, I'm telling you, use items from your home. This is driving me up the friggin' wall. Use stuff from your home. You are going to go broke because when I first got in this hobby and I was trying to do this, that, and the other, and I didn't really have my favorite things. This came from, I have no head on my Mikey. He is my Emmy Sculpt. He has not been on here for a while because I'm rooting him and I can't stand rooting. And, in fact, I think the babies that I'm painting now, I'm not going to root them. And I'd love to finish painting those babies, but time. So anyway, so Sandra, I didn't even think about this. She showed that in her, if you watch her, she uses polyfill. And this actually, like, you only need a little bit, but you can like make it sideways. So when you, hold on a minute, I got too much. I grabbed this from Mikey's body, his cuddle body. But you can like put it in and when you see my camera, maybe I should get a different light type. Let me see over here. Oh, let's see. I need more of something that's not so damn blinding, right? Okay. So see how it's like, well, it's sideways. It's sideways and it looks like the baby's drinking. So if this is up against the baby's mouth, you know, it gives that sideways look. But you can also do it flat. Now that, you know, some people are a little skittish. Sandra does not like liquid near her babies. So you could fill it up all the way. And actually, to be honest, I feel like this is very safe for like pictures. You know, it's a good option. And this bottle actually came with polyfill in it. And I believe she's in the midst of doing a giveaway. I think it ends soon. And I think, don't hold me to it, I think she's given a bottle away with it. And she says, let her know if you want polyfill in it or not. You guys, you could take cotton balls, you know, whatever, you know. What else could you use? I don't know. But, oh God, I'm kicking everything. I gotta be careful. I got hot water here. I got a hot glue gun. It's a mess. Okay, so that's one way. I don't do that, but I really should because I'm dangerous with my dolls sometimes. Like I realized I had kept my magic bottles with my Sammy Jo sculpt. Just be careful because these are works of art. And even if you have replicas, like be careful because, you know, money is money. Money doesn't grow on trees. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, let's continue. So another way to make baby bottles, which I am not fond of, and I'm going to show you, I'm going to use what I have because I live with a health nut. So he went grocery shopping recently with the grocery shopping budget. And I gave him the necessary stuff and he will not bring too many bad things in this house. So when I want something good, I got to do workarounds. You know what I mean? Workarounds. When I leave the house, I got to do a workaround. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, in this house is mostly non-GMO, all natural flour. This is wheat flour. I'm talking about you can use white flour. I don't know. We're going to try the wheat flour. Okay? We're going to try it. You know how expensive this shit is? I told them we need flour because, you know, I will make homemade pancakes. I make things. I can make cookies from scratch. Like, I actually know how to make some stuff. And his thing is, well, we're going to use whole wheat. Like, my son, if he don't become his electronic engineering, he should become a friggin', look at the freaking, he should become a nutritionist, dietitian, whatever. So we have wheat flour, which is, tells you a recipe, whole wheat bread, you know, carrot cake muffin. Oh, that sounds good. Carrot cake muffins. Yeah, but you have to use your whole wheat flour, but you use an all-purpose flour too. My God. All right. So let me tell you, we're going to do the flour thing. And I am not fond of it. I'm going to tell you why. This is not a, this is like a one-time deal. I wouldn't keep it more than a day or two. And it gives you the simulation of making a bottle. So, which bottle do I want to use? Do I have enough bottles for my projects here? Okay. So what I'm going to do is I took, oh, motherfucker, that's hot. I took my coffee pot and I went ahead and made hot water because I didn't know when I was going to get started. My water may be a little off because it's got coffee. Like, I tried to clean my coffee pot out, but I make a lot of coffee. So this is actually hot. So I'm going to give this about, let me see the ounces. This is 2 ounces. By the time we put the, I'm going to do 3 ounces because by the time we put the flour, and, oh shit, it's spilling everywhere. Okay, so by the time with the flour, you know, disposition of space. So, okay. So then you're going to scoop your flour. Now, you guys, this is wheat flour. So, hey, it may work, it may not. I'm going to put a little bit. Okay, I don't know. Damn. And we're going to mix it up. We're going to see what we got. It looks like someone threw up in there. So remember, if you use white flour, you're not going to have these little brown specks. Okay? If you use white flour, take a little bit of yellow food coloring. Just because you know baby formula, if you're going for the formula look, it has a slight yellowing to it. And actually, this isn't so bad. I mean, except for the specks. There's okay. So I only did a couple ounces. I have to use my water here for multiple bottles. So this is what it looks like. Now I use wheat. So do you see how it has the problem with using, so if you use your white flour, right? Add a little bit of yellow food coloring, okay? So mix it up real good, you know, and that's it. That's your simulation baby bottle. Like I said, just flour. And be careful. You want your water to be warm or hot. Like I use my coffee pot. I know we don't put hot water in bottles for babies. My son may be 18, but that I understand. I know, okay? Let me close up the flour before I get bugs in my dome. I'm probably going to get bugs in this room now. All right. That's done. So, all right. I meant to bring paper towels in here, but I got a washcloth. Not a washcloth, a dish towel. A knife. Okay. So, that's one way of doing it, okay? Voila. Okay. But here's the problem. If your water's not hot enough, it will clump up. And if it sits too long, you know, it's gonna cool. The water is gonna cool. So be careful of clumping. It works for immediate, if you want immediate role play. This is a good option. Everybody's got flour at their house. If you don't have flour, I'm shocked. Unless you're a college student, then you just have ramen, and I can't help you. So that's numero uno finito with that one. Oh, my chapstick, son of a bitch. I have one of those little tables, those 1970s dinner tables in here. I have like an updated one, a set of updated ones from Amazon because like we used to eat at the table when we were a family of 3. But me and my son, we just been chilling and hanging out and doing things the way we want to do things. All right, next thing. So a lot of people also like to do lotion. The lotion thing I have never done. So this, but I have seen, I'm lazy. I don't like lotion. I don't like lotion because you have to, I only use lotion if like I have like the intense hands because I use a lot of hand sanitizer. So I have like the serious one, you know. And then this is like bath. No, this is Victoria's Secrets, you guys. I got this on the cruise ship as a set. Look, it smells good though. But I'm only going to use a little bit of it. I have like 2 of these, and then I'm not a big lotion. I like body spray more than anything, and perfume. I only use lotion when I need it. Okay. All right. So lotion is quite easy. Let me figure out what I'm going to use. Because I got to wash all these bottles. It's like I have a real baby, you guys. I do a lot for you guys. I make you feel special. I make messes in my house for you guys. All right. So, oh, this one ain't got measurement. Oh, it does. Sandra did this bottle. Well, she didn't make it. She came at the box opening. Supposed to be. Okay, so I'm going to do 3 ounces because that seems good for me. I got to distribute my water accordingly. Okay, my coffee water. And then, simple as that. Now, I think this lotion has a little yellow to it. But if it doesn't, say it's completely white, food coloring. And you only need a little bit, you know, and say the milk is too thin, use cornstarch. If you got cornstarch. Sometimes if you add, like, I'm guessing if you have flour, it can thicken it. I don't know. I don't know, you guys. I'm not freaking Miss Susie Homemaker here. Put a little bit. Oh, shit. Is there enough? I only need a little bit. All right. It's having problems. Put a little bit. I don't even know if you guys seen that. I wasn't paying attention. So this lotion is a little off-white. Okay. Sorry, I got some on my hands. It doesn't hurt, right? Okay. So it looks like some foul stuff went on in there. And we're going to seal it up. And we're going to shake it up. And you know how much you need depending on what your milk looks like. Okay? And to me, it don't look good for me. I don't like it. Let me add a little more. This is like, you know, I like to simulate if I was like real, like, I'm going to add more. I like the scooping, you know, if I was going to simulate, which I usually don't. I've done it like one time. But I think the realism to be there to simulate the scooping. Okay, this makes, I'm not fond of this. You got, oh God, I got lotion between my legs too. Jesus. Now I'm going to have smooth thighs, inner thighs. All right, so this is this one. To me, I feel like, this is my personal opinion because it's the first time I'm doing this. I feel like it's translucent. You know, it kind of looks a little like colostrum. You know colostrum when you're first breastfeeding, and it's that like clearish, milky. It's not really, I mean, it works, you guys. It works. But it's like the more of the translucent, shiny, and it could just be my lotion. It could be my lotion, okay? This thing got air in it. I squeezed the shit out of it. Okay. So that's another way, okay? You guys, I've picked this up. So I put 3 ounces and I got 3.5 ounces after I added my lotion. I picked up a lot of these tricks throughout the, you know, couple years that I've been doing a reborn hobby. Okay. So so now we got our flour and then we got our lotion. That's the difference. Now remember, don't use wheat. This is all I have. Okay. So, all right. Oh, and I took the polyfill out. And we had the polyfill in this one, remember? Okay, so I'm going on through my options here. Now, this next one is one that I feel like is more realistic. Oh, you guys, make sure you seal your baby bottles. I did not do that because I'm going to clean these bottles out, and my bottles are mostly aesthetic. I did seal the one I made a couple years ago. It's thickened up. It's time to go. And I actually might, if this fits, I might clean the bottle, use this nipple if it'll fit. Doesn't look like it will. And save the bottle because I do like the Phillips Advent bottles as well. But I love these Timmy Top, what the hell they called? Tommy Tippies. Okay. All right, so we're going to use Tommy Tippy next. Y'all drink coffee, right? Okay. So this, my coffee drinkers. Creamer is expensive, you guys. You can use creamer, but it's expensive. I wouldn't suggest using creamer. I'd use milk before creamer. And even then, I wouldn't even, I don't even buy milk in this house. If I'm good, I'll buy 2 cans of evaporated milk. And that'll be my milk for my cooking. That's it. We don't drink milk in this house. I don't like the taste of cow's milk. I drink almond milk or soy milk. And even then, I don't drink it all. So it's a waste because we don't drink it all. So that's why, like, my house, we don't have milk and we don't have cereal. If we had cereal, we'd be eating it all the time. And I like sweet cereals. And if it's Raisin Bran or something, I like that too. But I really can't eat Raisin Bran though. But it's good stuff. I choke on the flakes. Even when I eat slow, I choke on. I don't know if I have a stricture thing. Okay, anyway, it doesn't matter. Coffee creamer. You don't have to get a big one. This is, my Dollar General looks like it's closing down. All my Dollar Generals close to me look like they're closing down. They're closed at weird hours of the day. I went in one day at 8:15 in the morning. Right after they opened, they freaking closed at 8:30. I had to hurry up and get my stuff and go. There's just no employees. And their shelves look like they're just liquidating, like they're closing down. So this is regular creamer, but this is the powder. They sell it smaller. You can get it for a couple bucks. Now, you could scoop your powder. See, it's powder. You could scoop it into your bottle. So what I'm going to do is take my bottle. I'm going to pour my hot coffee water into this. Let's do 2 ounces because we're going to pretend we're doing for a little baby. 2 ounces of my coffee water. And I bought this off of Temu. It has different layers. You could store formula in it, and I use it for aesthetics. I do have my coffee creamer in there. So there you go. You know what I use for aesthetics, whatever. I've never used it. I mean, I have the creamer in here, and it's stored, and it's tight. It has different layers. 2. Temu's got this. I'm sure Shein would have it if you're a Shein shopper. I'm sure Amazon has it. You could store 3 different layers of formula, or you can, each layer comes off like completely. So you can even store cereal because this little band, it has the little pointing out nipple thing at the top. So if I want to use it as a formula thing or, put snacks, heck, even if as an adult, put some goodies, raisins, nuts. I liked it because multiple purpose. Like, I could use it for work, whatever, and it's cute. It's lemons. I mean, it doesn't have to be baby nursery. I just like it. I just wish this big, does that thing come off? That thing don't even come off. So it's just like, hey, how you doing? Right? All right. So going back to I'll take it off. I don't know how much, I think I filled with the light, I can barely see. I think I filled it like halfway on its portion. So I'm going to drop the whole fucking thing. Let's see what it all does. Okay, that's half of a whole layer. Or not. I can't freaking see it. Oh, it's got a thing in the middle. That's right. Okay, I lost the top. Okay, so this is my coffee creamer. Okay. I like this. If I was going to be a simulation, I like the idea of scooping powder because that's ideally what you do. Oh, perfect. Look at that. Would you look at that? And the color is right. It's not, to you guys, it's kind, you can add, look, no, I don't want to ruin my bottle, but I would think if you used dyes and stuff that I don't know, because I used I use it on here in this bottle, and this bottle is white. Now the nipple, over time, we'll talk about it, but I actually like the coffee creamer idea. There are recipes out there where you take flour, water, and cornstarch and dye, the yellow dye, and you to make this concoction and put it in the oven and you break it. Who got time for that? We live in 2024. So this is, to me, this works. If I'm out and I want to pretend, Like, it looks just like regular milk. I mean, it's creamer. It's creamer, you guys. It looks like creamer. And actually, if I was out and I wanted to simulate at the park, whatever, this is perfect. This, for me, this is my preference for me. Okay? Away from the babies, though. Now, remember, you're supposed to seal your nipple. Okay? Don't forget, seal your bottles. Don't just use them willy-nilly. Don't make the bottle and forget to seal your nipple. I'm not responsible for your babies. All right. You could seal it with E600 glue. I've never used super glue, but any glue that will adhere to the rubber on the bottle nipple. Okay? So, look at this. See what's happening with the flour already? It's clumping. I'm not a fan of this shit. Okay? This is like one-time use. Forget about it, and then it's done. All right. And then you got your lotion, which is still holding up good. And then you got your creamer. So the middle one is your flour. That's your colostrum over here. That's your lotion. And this over here is your creamer. I like the creamer the best. Okay? So let's continue. There's another way. There's another way. Anybody got small kids at home? Anybody do arts and crafts? I'm going to talk to you. We're going to use a bigger bottle for this. This is going to be a little more intense. So, I'm going to actually, let me close up. I'm putting things to the side as I use it. So we're going to do what I did here 2 years ago. And this lasted. Now, the problem with this is your nipple gets discolored over time. Now, I did put a piece of felt. I'm funny like that. I don't like my babies. You don't have to. I've never seen anybody do this. But I did it. I glued a piece of felt to the top so that my babies don't get rub off on their mouth. Okay? And, you know, we pop the bottle down when we feed them, you know. But this bottle simulates. It ain't doing it now because it's been a while. But here we go. It's filling up. You see how the nipple fills up? You do like this, and it fills up. And then you drink some of the bottle. Let me do more. So you drink and drink and drink. Yeah, we drinking. Woo! Okay. See? Well, shit. I don't know if you can see. Okay? All the milk stays up here. And then when you're done, you squeeze it down. It comes down. This stuff got thick over 2 years. But I'm going to tell you something. It lasted. It lasted. My biggest issue is the nipple has gone to crap. Okay? It's just not clump, but it's just discolored. It's like a yellow discoloration. But, I mean, for aesthetic purposes, I use this in my, even though it's so weird right now, clumpy, it doesn't leak. I'll put it next to the baby for pictures. I had 2 of these. I gave one away with a baby. Somebody had asked me and I gave it to her because she's very kind, Kindle. I didn't forget about you, Kindle. So I do like this. And it lasted so long, but you have to shake them up. This one got neglected, but I did put them with the babies in the carriers. So, all right, moving along. So here we're going to make it. We're going to make it. I'm going to show you. This is what you need. You need, oh shit. Jack, give that to me. My damn Elmer's glue just flew across the room. All right. Okay, I hope you didn't see my ass hanging out. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So, Elmer's glue, you can buy generic. Doesn't matter. You can pick this up at the dollar. Actually, to do this video, this is what I was looking for. I can't stand going into Walmart. It's just too big. It's too big. It's too much for my mind. Okay? It gives me anxiety, makes my anxiety worse. Okay. So, I went to Dollar General. They were closed at friggin' ridiculous. They were closed. It wasn't even like it was outside of the hours. Then I went to another town and I went to Family Dollar. And you know what? That town's 30 minutes away because it's on the way home from work because I travel an hour. Closed. Then I finally go to my Dollar General on the 3rd day. Ta-da! No, sorry, wrong. They didn't have it. I should have known better. Then I had to stop off at the grocery store one morning and I needed coffee creamer. And I needed something else. I can't remember. This is from the grocery store, Food Lion. Don't buy this at Food Lion. I like Food Lion, but don't buy this at Food Lion. You're going to spend too much. But I needed it, and I needed it for this video. This was like $4 at friggin' Food Lion. Look at this. You know what I'm saying? This not even as big as my head. My hand, you know, don't do it. But I did it because I made 4 trips looking for this. And I should have just went to Walmart, you know, in hindsight, but I'm stubborn. So here we go. This is how you do it. You're going to need glue. You're going to need, what do you call it? This stuff. The dye, the food coloring. You're going to need food coloring. You're going to need this. You will either need rubber bands if you're doing this by yourself, or if you have somebody, you'll need like a string. Any type of string. Some thin string, ribbon that you do packaging with, whatever. But you also want to make sure that your nipple is sealed. So I've always used E600 glue. Okay. You can use whatever floats your boat, use whatever works for you. I'm going to go ahead and do it now. But I'm going to try something different. I'm actually going to use a glue gun. I've never used a glue gun on my nipples. Be careful with some of these because some of these have vents on the side along it. So just, you know, make sure you seal it. You don't have to be excessive, just enough, right? And you're going to need either toothpicks or something sharp with a sharp end, a skewer. That might be too thick for this, but maybe not. Just if you use a skewer, you're going to poke less holes when we do poke holes. You need saran wrap or a Ziploc bag, okay? Doesn't matter what brand, doesn't matter. So glue, toothpick or something similar, glue, rubber band or tape. Some of this stuff is stuff you have at home, right? You have glue, crazy glue, super glue. If you got a bottle, make sure your bottle has the enough space in it. You don't want one of those like simple nipples, you know. You need something that's like round, you know, one of those breastfeeding ones. So I'm gonna also use my glue stick. You can also use a Q-tip, but I'm gonna shoot some shit. Where's my glue stick? I'm gonna shoot some glue, right? I've never used a glue gun to do this. I need the instant, you know. Hold on, just give me a minute. Right down the middle. I don't know how this is gonna react with shit. Okay. So I have it right down there. I'm gonna use one of my toothpicks. And I'm pulling out. See this? It's down there, okay? You just want enough so that I'm just dropping it straight down. Sorry, you guys. I have to use precision here. I have really shaky hands. Okay. You do as much as you think you need. You know, I'm just moving it around. I might have used a little bit much, but pull out your strings, whatever. So just pulling out any strings and, you know, anything. I'm making it neat. I'm a little OCD here. Like there's a ring here. Oh, shit. Okay. So, and your hot glue gun. Voila. Okay, now I forgot my vent holes. So I'm shaking, guys. This is not good. Oh, I don't have my glasses either. Damn it. All right, so we got vent holes. I can't see them because I'm blind. I don't have my glasses. And it's in my bedroom. I don't feel like getting them. That's bad, isn't it? Okay, well, this vent hole's on. Well, let me do. Now, this vent hole's not. Is this the right nipple for the right bottle? Or maybe it was the other bottle I seen the vent holes. Okay, I see how it goes. All right, good. We're in business. So this one, the vent hole is on the outside. It shouldn't affect It's where I'm pinching it is where the vent hole is. Okay. So this, we let it dry. Okay. Like I said, I've never used a hot glue gun on my bottles. I've always used E600. But you use what'll work on a silicone bottle thing. Okay. So I'm going to let that sit. Okay. And I'm going to drink my coffee real quick. All right. Continuing on. Hot water. We're going to do a 4-ounce bottle. So I'm going to do 3.5 ounces. Oh, my stomach can make the roast. That means it's time for biscuits. All right. Breakfast, whatever. All right. So I got it to the 3. If my water doesn't look clear, it's because it came from my coffee pot. But it looks pretty good. All right. Now, this is what's going to prevent, this is what's going to give it the thick, you know, like formula is a little thick. I do like the coffee creamer idea, but it's thin. Now I want, you know, remember these previous ways I've showed you with the liquid, does only last for like a day. I wouldn't put that stuff in my nursery long term. A day, that's it. Don't forget to seal your nipples. All right, like we just did. So you're going to take your Elmer's. This is new. And you're going to put some in there. You're going to drop it in there. Okay? You don't even need that much. I did 2 pumps. That's it. This is warm. Okay? You can use something to stir it. My bottle nipple is still trying to do its thing. So I should have brought something in here to stir it. Oh, I'll use this is my spoon. I hope it comes off because these are nice spoons. Okay. You put as little or as much as you think you're going to need for your consistency. I'm trying to, okay. All right. All right. Now I have nowhere to put this. Okay. Because it's got glue on it now. Son of a. We'll work with it. All right. So we got that. We're going to take our yellow. If you have one of the cups, like the little cups, just use your toothpick. You only need a little bit. This is the gel. The gel ones aren't as strong. I used to decorate cakes, you guys. The gel is not as strong. So I'm going to use a little more than what I need. But like I said, if you have the containers with the actual of the dye, don't use too much. Just enough to coat your toothpick. Wiggle it around in there or whatever you're using. Don't use a lot. So right here, I don't know if you can tell. See? It's turning color. It's like that formula color. I don't know if you can see it. It's nice. Oh yeah. Look, can you see the milk? Can you see it? It's like a nice, I'm trying to show you. This is my preferred way because it lasts forever. Like this bottle after I make it, it is what it is. This is what I'm going to keep it. The other bottles I got to clean because, you know. All right. So, shit everywhere. Okay. So we are at just about 4 ounces, and I'm shaking too much in the liquid shaking, but we are at about 4 ounces. And then we got the hot water, we got the Elmer's glue. And look, see the container? I don't know if you can tell. I really didn't use it much. It was like 2 little pumps. This was brand new. You see it? Shit. You see how much I used? You see how it's like right there? Yeah, I didn't use too much. Okay. So let me shut this. My thing is blinking like, hey, you forgot about me. This is my controller. All right. So I'm going to put this back. Now, this is where it gets a little challenging. It can be. You got to take your Ziploc bag or your saran wrap. I didn't have any saran wrap. Okay. You're going to cut enough to go over the top. So I'm just going to cut. Hopefully you got scissors, because I hope every house has scissors. Unless you live with a bunch of kids and then they're touching everything. Growing up in a house of 6, school supplies were crazy. Like, we never had pens. Crayons were missing colors. Like, we were crazy. We were crazy. Hold on. I'm kind of tempted to use my X-Acto knife here. Hold on. I should have cut this prior. But, you know, you cut your saran wrap. I just need a nice square of this to go over my magic bottle, because that's what we're making, okay? Here we go. I'm getting a little aggressive here. That's what I should have done in the first place. All right. All right, don't be perfect. Don't be perfect. Okay. And then we got this. It doesn't matter because we're going to cut this off eventually. So this is what we're going to do. Okay? Take your saran wrap or your Ziploc bag, or I'm sure you can use any bag, like something that's, it can be a little thin, but you want to be careful because you got to poke holes in it. And you're going to do it with your toothpick. Now, you could do this at home. Glue, water, and food coloring. A lot of people have it. And, you know, the other options. The creamer, beautiful. All right. So you're going to put this like this. Now, if you don't have rubber bands at home, if you lived in a house where the kids got to the school supplies and everything, get a buddy to help you. You can use twine. You can use whatever. You can use whatever. Okay? Get somebody to hold it down for you. Okay? And let me do this because you gotta hold it taut, tight. Okay. Let me see. And then you're gonna put your rubber band or tie your ribbon while you hold it taut, and somebody's got your ribbon. You're going to. You want this to be tight, and my rubber band is not making it. You want it tight over the top. Okay, I got a rubber band. I might put one more, a thicker one, because I thought that one was going to pop. Let's use these thick blue ones. I'm going to go right where I was, go right over that. Hold it down tight. You son of a bitch. Hold on. You guys, this is a lot easier than I'm making it sound. And if you're still having trouble doing this, get a friend, get a buddy, get a friend. You should get yourself a friend. Do you ever watch, what do you call it? Drop Dead Fred? At the end, she tells her mother, you should get yourself a friend. This is what you're going to have. Put the rubber band or the twine at the bottom of the base, okay? Okay. So then, listen carefully. This is important, okay? Very important. Take your toothpick, whatever you got that's sharp, okay? You could use the tip of an X-Acto knife. Let me see. Yeah, you could use the tip of the X-Acto knife, you know? Okay. If you got like skewers, you're going to probably have to make less holes. The more holes you have, the quicker the milk flow is going to be. And I think the golden numbers fall between 6 and 10 holes. Okay? But place them, distribute them evenly around on here. So I'm going to hold my plastic down, make sure that shit don't come off. Okay? And you're going to pop a hole. Pop a hole. I'm going to show you. I'm going around the top. See? How many was that? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can you see my holes? Okay. What that's going to do is that's going to create a pressure, and it's going to release some milk into the nipple, and that's where it gets stored, and it comes from the bottom. So you're going to hold it taut, the rubber band, the twine, whatever you have, if somebody helped you. That's why we have this, so we can make our holes. So you can choose to, I'm going to take my hardened, I might have used too much, but still. I'm going to put this back in my thing, okay? And I'm going to, now, if you want to make this, I'm telling you, these, Mine lasted me, look how nice. And it stays nice like that for a while. Mine lasted me, it's been 2 years, but it started going gooky and nasty like 6 months ago. So you could put glue if you want it to be like a permanent thing. I'm not going to. Actually, I'm going to see if I glued that one. Because I might just buy a new nipple because I do like the Philips Advent bottles. And bottles are going up, I think. All right. So you put your bottle top on. Screw it on tight. If you prefer gluing it, you can glue it. Okay. So when you do this, look, no spillage. Oh, you can't see it. No spillage, right? But as the baby drinks, see how it's filling up? So I did 8. I might have should have done 6. Okay. So, and I had put, let me do more. So I'm feeding the baby, feeding the baby, feeding the baby, feeding the baby. Yeah, eat baby, eat baby. Okay. So I had 4. Now, if you have a small baby, you know, babies eat like 2 ounces when they're first born, right? If at that. So you might want to make a bottle that's got 2 ounces, but I had 4 ounces. Shit. I have 4 ounces and now I'm at like 3 ounces. I'm trying to show you guys what I got. Okay. Anyway, but all the bottle fluid stays at the top. It's all at the top. I should have done 2 ounces. 2 ounces is more noticeable because I think that's what I did with this one. Yeah. This is, you know, probably condensation too. So, you probably want to use a smaller bottle, but I put 4 ounces, so I'm down to like 3. The top only holds, it seems like of these, the Philips Advent bottles, it looks like the top only holds about 1 ounce. Now, if you're going to use those super tiny bottles, it's not going to hold anything. Don't forget, you're going to put, you seal your nipple, and I've even got space. You see the space between the top of the nipple and the... So I probably could do more, because when you feed your baby like this. Okay. Yeah, it fed an ounce. So these bottles, if you're going to do the magic bottle, do about 2 ounces for a little baby so that you can actually tell it's noticeable. And then when you want to fill your bottle back up, you squeeze it down. And it all comes back down. Okay, I should have probably did a little less on the nipple. But, you know, we're learning as we go. So, and don't use hot glue because look, I never used hot glue. Remember, we're learning. So don't use hot glue. So I'm probably going to wash this bottle out and start over because the hot glue either didn't set or it's hot glue. It peels right off. So don't use hot glue. I'm telling you, use E600. It takes time to dry, but use it. Make sure it's in there good. Make sure it's in the tip of the nipple. Open the nipple up. Try to get in there a little bit. Make sure that glue is in there good because I was experimenting with hot glue gun for instant satisfaction, gratification. It did not work. A lot of this is trial and error, but that's your magic bottle. And then you take your thing. You can take this. I pulled it and I used a scissor, regular scissor, but I'm going to use this, to take this off, even though I'm not going to keep this bottle because you guys, I'm shaking. I'm going to cut myself. And, this isn't working for me. You know how much a magic bottle cost on Etsy? $20. I mean, that's nice and all. But if you can make your own magic bottle at home and you have the supplies, or even if you're not going to do it as a magic bottle, right? It's so much less expensive to use what you have at the house. Now, if you prefer the bottles with the smaller nipples, right? That's fine. That's absolutely fine. But you can't do the magic bottle with it. And I think somebody tried. But this is a great idea. See, I got most of it off. It takes time, but you see? You guys, I'm shaking. I got to take my medicine. I shake all the time, you guys. Yeah, I do take a lot of caffeine. I do. But I shake even without the caffeine. Because some days I stay away from caffeine because of I want to be able to sleep for work. So like Monday through Thursday, I don't drink caffeine throughout the day. I mean, yeah, throughout the day. But at night when I'm at work, I do caffeine until about 3 in the morning. 4 in the morning. And there's your bottom. But remember, don't use a glue gun because look. I just squeezed the glue off the top of the nipple. Which is nice, I guess, because it wasn't meant to be. So I didn't ruin my nipple. So make sure you use E600 because that's what I used on this one. And if you feel like you need to put a piece of felt, put a piece of felt. But let's say you don't want to make a magic bottle. Let's say you just want the contents to last. This is perfect. You can just do it without even doing the magic part with the saran wrap and the holes. So this is with the, I like this. I like that it lasts. And hell, I may just, well, no, because I got to do, I may just, I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. But this is like realistic. This is realistic. Very realistic. I can't remember where I got it from. And then this is my creamer. Look how similar. Okay. The creamer, the magic bottle, and then flour, junk. Don't do it. Junk. But people do it just for the moment. And then this is lotion. Now, I've noticed, I remember I've never used lotion before. Kind of, it got thick or something. But, I mean, it still looks like colostrum. Okay. Other thing. So, if you're into, like, the... my dog. I'm sorry, you guys. My dog is licking his butt. Jack, come on, man. All right. So the other thing is that I wanted to touch base with you guys is, and it's related to this. This is something you might like. I buy stuff for convenience, right? Even though I know how to make it. If I have the money, I'll buy it out of pure convenience. You can buy the storage bags, like the breastfeeding storage bags, formula storage bags. And I did. I had bought this I bought off of Etsy like a year. I mean, you guys, it's been a while. I don't get into the bottles like, you know, when I first was doing the reborn thing. When I was first doing the reborn thing, I was into all this. And then just, what was it, Sandra? Like 3 months ago? 4 months ago? I bought 2 magic bottles from Etsy. They're like $20 a piece. I bought 1 bottle and I loved it so much I bought a second one. But I shake them up every time I pass them. They're in my room with Sal, my Sammy Jo sculpt. So you can actually make your milk. I don't know how she made hers because it's held up. This I got from Etsy or somewhere. I think it was Etsy. It could have been Amazon. These are storage bags. And you can have this like in a container in your baby bag. So this is great. Oh my God, it's a 53-minute video. Jesus Christ, I never video that long. All right. And then they also came with these. This is apple juice. I don't know why you'd put apple juice in a storage bag, but it came with it. So whatever. But I've had these a while. So, and like I said, you know how I do this? Water and food coloring. And that's how I made my toddler's juice. So, my phone usually has memory issues, and I had some bloopers from the beginning because my animals were going crazy on me. So I was going to put them at the end of this video, and if I still can, then I will. But I'm going to cut it short because it's 53 minutes, and that's too long for my videos. I don't like doing long videos. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Stay tuned for the next one. Sandra's doing the next video, and then I will do the next video. And I think that would be number 6, number 6. And I think that's it. Unless we do another 2 or something. I don't know. We do it as we go. We figure it out. Before I get cut off for memory issues with my phone, I love you guys. Thank you so much. Like, subscribe, comment, share with your friends. Thank you so much for supporting me and my girl Sandra. I hope this kind of helped you with your baby bottles. Love you guys so much. Thank you so much. Until next time. Bye, you guys. Bye.